everyone. Are you a mom that is fearful of creating boundaries around your adult child, maybe for fear of the repercussions, or maybe you just don't know how to create the boundaries? I want to discuss that today. So for those of you that are new here to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name is Sally Harris, and I am a mom who walked a difficult path with my own daughter for over 10 years. And while her life was spiraling out of control, unfortunately, mine did the same. And I'm here to tell you it does not have to be that way. So let's dive into this subject. When it comes to boundaries, so many people will tell me that they're afraid to create them because they're afraid that they will lose their child altogether if they set any ground rules. So I guess my question to you, if that is you, one thing you can ask yourself is, if you get a lot of negative feedback or a lot of, resistance when creating a boundary, that should tell you 100% that boundary is needed, probably even more than you even thought. So that is a really good dialogue that you're having with your adult child. For example, if you are putting up these boundaries and they are completely having a fit about it, that tells you that it's needed, right? So all the more reason to go ahead and do it. Now, when it comes time to actually presenting those boundaries and the fear that comes around it, I want to encourage you and ask yourself this question: what is my life going to be like if I don't do this? So you get to totally choose if you want to put boundaries up. And if you don't, a lot of people are like, boundaries is just a word that's thrown out there, so much. And a lot of moms or therapists or whatnot, they're throwing this word around. Sometimes their kids are throwing this word at them. You can really call it whatever you want. To me, it's personal peace. It's peace in your own life. And in order to have personal peace, or maybe within your marriage or whatever, maybe you have other kids at home and you need peace in your home, what needs to happen to make that peace available to you? And in many cases, in these circumstances, if you are a mom watching this channel, it's likely because you're dealing with difficult situations with your adult son or daughter. Well, if you ask yourself, well, what if I don't put these boundaries in place? What's my life going to be like? Is this fair to my younger child who I'm still responsible for and still raising at home? I know a lot of you have younger kids and they're setting the tone. Your older child, if they're at home, or even if they're getting away with these things, certain things, not living at home, but really treating you with disrespect and all of that kind of stuff. If all of this is happening, I promise you, your younger child is watching, right? And they're learning from this other sibling's behavior and that it's acceptable. Because remember, we teach people how to treat us, and that includes your child, right? We always think of that being the someone in the workplace or someone, a stranger out in the community or whatnot. But this is your family. You also are teaching your children. You're teaching your spouse. You're teaching, cousins and aunts and uncles, like the whole family. It's not just outside of the family realm. It's really within your family. And so I just encourage you that if you are still afraid to make these boundaries, or if you're just not sure how, I encourage you to reach out to me. You can click the link below, the discovery call below, and that is an opportunity for, if we've never talked before, it's a one-time call. So if we've never talked before, it's an opportunity for a consultation where I can hear more about what's going on, but I want to hear mostly about how it's affecting you, because that's where I come in, is to help you, the mom. And so it's a consultation to see, and I can make recommendations on how I might be able to help. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.